Hello and welcome to the St Kilda Report, wrapping up the month of September. My name is Gary Peer.
And I'm Jeremy Rosens.
And it's all happening, Jeremy. We're wrapping up
Certainly
September,
is.
but we're also, I guess, introducing October and November, aren't we?
We are. We're now very much entrenched in the spring selling market, Gary. So it has been a busy winter coming out and a busy September. Football finals done and dusted.
Finished.
Congratulations to the Hawks, for those of you that are Hawthorn supporters. I'm sure you're all now coming out of the woodwork.
Coming
after
out from
a couple of years.
your hangover.
Yes,
It was a big win, wasn't it?
And then the rugby, that's all done.
Yeah.
Cricket season's coming.
Do you know
South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Do you know anything about the Rabbitohs?
Yeah. They're like Collingwood.
Unbelievable, aren't they? Well, they were out for a long time.
43 years for those
Down
that
and
care.
out, but there's nothing down and out in the real estate market
is not,
because
Gary.
the birds are singing,
They are
and that's a
indeed.
sign because the real estate market is very strong. We've had the last couple of weeks of auctions. We've had out of 13 of our last auctions, we've sold 12 of them, Jeremy Rosens.
Jeez, you're doing well,
It's
Gary.
pretty good, isn't it? Let's talk a little bit about what we've got on offer, but first, before we do any of that, take us through this property, because here we are sitting
Nestled beautifully,
in
Gary.
this beautiful garden, this
Oasis.
idyllic garden oasis, Jeremy.
Yes.
Where are we?
We are at Unit 2, 290A Inkerman Street in St Kilda East.
290A.
A.
Yes,
Yes,
Inkerman
A.
Street,
Inkerman
yeah.
Street in St Kilda East. The most delightful ground floor, 2-bedroom, Art Deco, clinker brick, old world charm, whatever you want to call it, block of 4. It's one of the best apartments that you'll find. It's almost, in my opinion, you'd be better off buying this than a lot of the houses that are on the market because it's probably bigger.
And there's been a lot of people coming through here. We
A
should
lot
have
of
charged
people.
an admittance fee
Well,
here.
that'd
We
be
would have
good.
done all right, wouldn't we?
I think we'll probably do better out of the fee, but that's a
Perhaps
whole
so.
other thing, Gary.
When's this going for auction? Tell us a
This
little bit about
is going for auction. That is a great question, Gary. This is going for auction on the 18th of October at 10:30 a.m.
Yep.
I don't think we'll do it in this beautiful courtyard. I think we'll probably do it in perhaps the ornate lounge room with the open fireplace, or we could use one of the 2 massive bedrooms, or even this beautifully renovated kitchen. We could do it there, Gary.
This is a wonderful apartment, and I guess if you're looking for an investment,
Can't go wrong.
East St Kilda, old style, block of 4, is it?
Yes, just
Block
4.
of 4, parking?
Yes,
What sort of parking?
off street,
Yes.
secure.
Good. So it's got everything, hasn't it?
It does, and this huge courtyard garden, and the vendors who I've known for a number of years. I've sold a number of properties for them.
Yes,
Lovely
thank you.
people. We've had this rented for them for a number of years as well, and it is rarely vacant.
Yep.
Gets great returns, and we're expecting some interest, probably 650 to 7, and wouldn't surprise me if we get a good result that goes a little bit beyond that with the right amount of bidding.
Jeremy, we talked last time about a number of properties. Have any of those come to the market yet? Can we talk about some of the results and outcomes?
We can, Gary, we
Please
can.
do.
We talked about the post office box going up for sale. It is
post
now
office box?
sold. The post office. Yes.
The
Thank
post
you
office
for
box?
correcting me there, Gary.
The
I
post
think
office probably wasn't a
Oh,
box.
yes.
It was a lovely apartment. You mean the apartment in the old post office? Is that right?
Are you done?
Yeah.
How the
I think
tables
you're
have
done.
turned. Now
Yeah.
you're making fun of me.
Exactly right.
Excellent.
So
Anyway,
much for
that's
my
now
senility,
sold,
eh?
Gary. That's
Yeah.
now sold. 308 now is on the market.
Oh, another one.
We keep being told it's the last one, but
Yeah.
they keep reproducing more of them.
But actually, we're right down the end now because we know there's people living everywhere and
Well,
there's
I
hardly...
don't know whether this.
Yeah.
I think this is still brand new to me.
Yeah,
So
sure.
again, that was sold for around the mid-5s. This will be a similar one at 308, and that's going to auction probably toward the back end of November. Information is a bit loose. We haven't quite got it through.
The
but,
date's being floated a little bit,
yes.
but it's coming up all the
It
same.
is certainly coming up.
What else is happening?
We had a great apartment on the corner of Alma Place and Alma Road in St Kilda, 2 bedrooms, first floor, balcony,
Yep.
and that one sold. We had a competitive auction, but we passed it in and were able to sell it shortly after for $506,000.
When you say competitive auction, passed it in, you saying we sold it immediately at the day of auction?
Immediately after,
Okay.
within probably 4 to 5 minutes, Gary.
Very good. What offerings have we got coming up? Pray tell, Mr. Rosens.
Well,
Do
Gary,
tell.
We have, I shall. We have a fabulous apartment in the Max building up
Yep.
high on the hill in Elma Road.
Lovely.
I think we could call that St Kilda Hill.
Yep.
This is a very cool looking block in a great area. Nikki Janover's got the pleasure of selling that one, Gary. And 5 to 550 is the range on that, and we're going to auction on the 18th of October at 11:30 a.m. And I, thankfully, will have the job of calling that auction, so I'm looking forward to it.
The pleasure, looking forward to seeing you at that one. What
Yes.
else is happening, Jeremy?
We've got a great little apartment in Elwood at Avoca Street.
That's a great spot.
It is a
not
great
far
spot.
from the Blessington Street Gardens, if I'm not mistaken.
You are not mistaken, Gary. Your
Yep.
old stomping ground.
Oh, I used to love it around there. I used to duck through there on my way to work when I was a 19-year-old.
Good for you, Gary.
Yeah, to Ackland
Sure, the
Street.
viewers really are interested in
Oh,
your
of
youth.
course they are. They can just replay this as many times you like. It's a beauty video, isn't
They
it?
may be. I
DVD.
am not. 19th of October, 11:30. That one's going to auction. Again, I'll be doing that. That's 5 at 22 Avoca Street.
Yep.
In that sort of mid-threes range. Great apartment, that one.
Affordable buying.
Affordable buying, but talking about affordable buying, you can't afford not to buy this one in Carlisle Street, which is 80 and 82 Carlisle
We've
Street.
jumped to the next property, have we?
We have, because we're
You're
done
very
with
quick.
that. We're
That's
done
a
with
St
that.
Kilda thing, isn't it? You just move everywhere.
We've got
Edgy.
places to be, things to do,
Okay,
Gary.
tell us the address and tell us some
80
information.
to 82 Carlisle Street in the heart of St Kilda. Location-wise, Gary, it doesn't get any better than Carlisle Street, and this one is a brick pair.
Yep.
For those that don't know what a brick pair is, Gary,
Yep.
it's two houses attached together
Oh,
that
right.
are made with bricks.
Two houses attached together or one house attached to the other?
Okay. Perhaps it's me that doesn't know what a brick pair is, but it's basically two houses that are attached to make one.
That's
but
very,
they're really two.
They don't come up like that.
They don't, and this is good, good sized block right in the heart of this great area. 306 square metres, 311 square metres, 317 square metres in total.
617 square metres.
Sorry, you're right, 617. Lucky that you're here.
Yep.
Anyway,
not redundant yet.
That is going to be a bumper auction, Gary, and that one's actually coming up on that same day, the 19th of October, at 1:30. I think we're expecting. I mean, if you look at each of the houses, one of the pairs, you're looking probably somewhere in that sort of 8, 9, $1 million category. So if you double
they being
it,
sold as one?
they are being sold as one.
Okay, so
And
in the high
development
ones
opportunity.
somewhere, development opportunity
so,
awaits in the heart of groovy St Kilda.
Indeed it does, indeed it does. I do want to talk about something, Gary, that's not an offering but rather a sale that was made last month. And I take my hat off to Limor Herskovich here, who's been with us for a number of years and one of our best agents.
Yes, she is.
She has been talking to these vendors in Bentley East for near on
McKinnon, no?
7, 8 years. It
It
is.
is?
It's Bentley East. It is Bentley East. It's Bent Street
Yes.
in Bentley East. We were scheduled to have an auction there late November. And what she did is she ran the 2 blocks through our database of developers, and within, I think it was 24 to 48 hours, we had 3 offers on the property and subsequently sold it for $3.5 million, Gary. 2 blocks of land combined as one, but sold individually.
As a development site.
As a development site, $3.5 million. 7 years of work that culminated in 48 hours worth of action.
It's fantastic, isn't it? And that is a little bit of a trend of what's happening now, where we are finding that the whole is worth a whole lot more than the sum of the parts in many situations. And we put a deal together also in and around that sort of price in Carnegie recently as well. Nearham Road. So that is a very interesting little dynamic that's happening out there in the real estate world that you should be aware of. And well done to Limor for putting that cleverly,
huge effort.
putting that wonderful deal together.
One of her biggest sales, if not her biggest sale.
It's right up there. It's
congratulations to Limor and the vendors.
It's a good one. Talking about congratulations, before we go, is there any other properties to talk about?
Yes, I do want to talk about a couple, Gary. Sorry to interrupt you here.
Yeah.
This is a show for the people about the properties.
Okay then.
328 Jackson Street in St Kilda again. We're back at that fabulous stomping ground, just behind the Prince of Wales Hotel.
I know where it is. A good
Ever
position.
been there?
I have been.
By the time that got trendy, you were probably long gone from the nightclub era.
No,
Your son may have been there though.
He's
probably there
right
on
now,
the weekend.
Exactly right.
Did see him out and about on the weekend, but we won't get into that, Gary.
No,
I'll
don't.
save that for a whole nother episode, shall we?
We'll leave
with
an
those
episode
pictures
for
that I've got.
Don't show those.
Anyway, 1 bedroom in Jackson Street, courtyard garden, car parking, security, beautiful apartment there. That's going to be selling, that is on the 8th of November there, Gary. And I think we'll get some interest, sort of mid to late 3s, pushing 4. Great apartment, great space, and I'm looking forward to that one. The last one I want to review, Gary, is just up the road from where we are, Unit 8 at 304 Inkerman Street. Lovely, large 2-bedroom apartment, 2nd floor. It's actually 1st floor, balcony, beautiful views, west orientation, lots of light.
Sunny, bright, spacious and airy.
And I believe affordable, Gary. This is going to be good buying, somewhere in that 450 to 500 range, if not more.
That's a good value.
And that's going up on the same weekend on the 8th of November, so look out for that one. Stay tuned, you'll see it advertised shortly, Gary.
There's some good offerings out there, aren't there?
Huge offerings.
And just to add very quickly what I was going to say before.
Gary.
The
floor is yours.
It is a very exciting time now, not only in the real estate market, but in the real estate arena, because lo and behold, it's only just been announced that Gary Pure & Associates are finalists.
Is this hot off the press, Gary?
This could not be hotter, because I've literally got the email just moments ago. Hot off the press, we are the finalists in not 1, not 2, not 3, not 5, not 10, but 14 categories of the REIV Real Estate Awards, including Mr. Rosens as being the #1 sales principal.
Yes, I believe that's what it is.
So you're nominated there. And not only that, but Gary Pure & Associates St Kilda, a new business, relatively so, is also up for Agency of the Year. And additionally, the Gary Peer and Associates mothership, or the actual organisation, also is voted for large residential agent of the year.
I think it's small and large.
Small and large. So we're up
it's
there
the first time
nominated.
I've been described as small with my girth.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that, but
size. I mean,
but certainly, yeah, we know. But certainly, it is very, very exciting to be nominated in all those
Gary.
categories.
It's very exciting. I am very excited.
Stay tuned, because by the next edition, we'll know the results.
We might have some trophies.
We might have some trophies, and if we don't talk about it, it'll just be because we won nothing. So that's you can hear about that now.
You can't. Could you lose 14?
We could. We're capable of doing that. Exactly.
Well, you don't really lose because you don't get
and I'm a
Carlton
supporter.
Yeah, you're used
the moment.
To it. I am too. So
last few years.
Talk about that.
No, exactly. And friends with St Kilda supporters and Melbourne supporters. So we understand.
You should really think about the friends that you hang around with.
Exactly right. But that is a big wrap.
Very exciting, that is, Gary.
On the St Kilda report.
It is very exciting. It is a wrap.
We'll keep you posted. There's plenty of activity, great results, great clearances, and some great offerings for the remainder of spring.
I think it also would be remiss of us not to tell the viewers out there, the punters that are thinking about getting on the market in 2014, there is still time, Gary.
Yep.
I don't fear, but I'm hoping that this year, and I think it will run a bit deep into December.
Yes.
So if you're a seller in the first, second or third weekend of,
it's going to be happening.
of December, there will be activity, there will be buyers, there will be auctions, there will be sellers.
Twilight auctions, weekend auctions, everything. So not too late to sell.
Probably 2 or 3, 4 weeks left, I think, if you want to jump on board.
Right.
So pick up the phone and start ringing. Ring now.
Still some seats on the train, Jeremy, so hop on board. 2 or 3 weeks left to list for this year, but certainly a little bit more time to list for next year. In fact, we just sold a property that was listed for next year.
We did.
We just sold
another
a couple of days ago.
Development site, Gary.
Another development site in East Brighton, just gone before auction. So there's a lot of options out there for sellers and buyers alike.
Are you going to get a haircut before the next episode, Gary?
That's the second time I've been asked that today. That's a wrap on the St Kilda and Bayside report.
Could you get him to trim your eyebrows as well? You know who you look like now?
Gary Peer.
You look like John Howard from this angle.
People of Australia. It's been lovely to speak to you. We'll see you next time.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you next month, and hopefully by then we'll be very clean shaven and ready to go.
Bye now.